Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Can you take us through the events of Friday from your perspective?
Well, it's unfortunate. Obviously, we were disappointed. We were actually 9 minutes away from a special teams meeting, and an hour and 9 minutes from being on the field. Well, actually, an hour and a half. So, as those decisions were being made, there was a possibility at that point, and it was confirmed later on. Right before. We're on the field. Getting ready to have lunch and then get on a plane and go. And so, from that standpoint, to have to inform your team after everything that's gone on for a while, it wasn't the best thing for our guys. So, but it's like anything else. It's what you do from here on out. Our guys were extremely disappointed, but we've moved on this week. It's given us time. Friday seems like a long time ago right now, the way this year's gone. So just being honest, and another weekend of watching everybody else play becomes frustrating. But hey, guess what? We got a great opportunity this week at home, and that's where we are right now.
How difficult was it to deliver that message to the team?
It's really difficult. Basically, you get your last workout in. What we do on Friday is not a walkthrough. We're actually practicing, and then at that point you're about to eat lunch and get on a bus, head to the airport, and go. And there was some extremely frustrated young men, some tears because they're putting a lot of work into it. It just, I think what's important is, hey, look, that happened, but we've had some time for me to visit with captains, for me to visit with, some guys Saturday, and talk about, what's in front of us. And it was a difficult situation on Friday because there's a lot of work and effort put into things. Not with the players, with logistics, everything else, and just to go home right after that was a little deflating. So, our challenge has been, hey, listen, that's where we are, but we're playing at home this week against a good football team, and we're still going to have the opportunity to work at your craft this week, and then play on national TV at home. And, with that being said, that gave our guys something to look forward to in a situation where maybe it didn't look that good Friday at 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning.
Thank you.
And when you watched the film on Sunday and when you were able to finally sit down, what jumps out to you when you look at USC's offense?
Well, they 550 some yards, right? Going up and down the field. If they don't turn the ball over, it's a different game as well. We give Arizona State, give them credit. They've forced some turnovers. Got a young quarterback that is playing at a high level. We got 4 receivers that are all different, but all dangerous, right? We all know about St. Brown and Tyler Vaughns, but the 2 young guys are bigger guys that can play. So they've got weapons all over the field, playing 3 different running backs that are all different, between 200 and 230. A line that's returning a bunch of guys, 8 starting returners on defense. So, this is a veteran team that's already played a game and been in a close game. So they should have some confidence. And but it's what do you expect from USC? They've got those kind of guys, and but all that being said, that was that game could have gone either way at the end.
Hi, Coach. Going back to the cancellation of the game, there was a tweet that went out by John Wilner saying that there were sources saying that you guys were trying to get a game going with Washington. Is that true? And what were those talks like?
No, we were not trying to get a game going. I mean, that was, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you can just flip around and play another college football team in 24 hours. I mean, that doesn't make any sense to me, right? You haven't watched any of their video. You're watching the game and then you get notified that you're not going to play. We're not going to just turn around and go play Washington in 24 hours. That was never a consideration.
Coach, where does the team stand? Do you have any current players that are in a positive or in isolation?
Well, we've had over the course of time, but now with our testing protocol and our testing, that's been up for 4 or 5 times a week. Those issues we don't have those issues right now. And again, I go back to that can change tomorrow, right? I mean, that's just the world we live in right now, just being honest with you. But I think, as I've said before, and we've been transparent this whole time, and our medical team has too, that, what they've put together in place, what they've done, has given us the opportunity to compete. And it's also made our players and their parents feel and know that they're in a safe environment the way we've handled things. And that's more than just me. There's a lot of people involved in that protocol. There's a lot of people that are involved in contact tracing if we have had people and just like myself, right? So, if I think the confidence level with our medical team, with our administration, how we've done things is at a high level. And if we do have those issues, we've addressed them immediately. And, and right now things are going pretty well. But as you've seen around the country, that can change. And if it does, it does. But we feel good about where we are.
The reports had been with Cal and Utah that it was an entire position group that had to be quarantined due to positives and whatnot. Do you have any mechanisms in place to try to prevent an entire group getting affected by one player?
Yes, we do.